Melissa Melby will discuss We See It Differently, Gaps in Dietary Understandings Between Professionals and Lay People.
I'm going to be talking about shoku-iku, which is a Japanese word for food and nutrition education, and metabo, which is metabolic syndrome and obesity in Japan. And I'm going to talk a little bit about techniques that we used in our research design, free listing, cultural consensus analysis, factor analysis, and then a little bit of the results, what people think, and the top 3 reasons, and gaps between lay people and registered dietitians. Most women really knew what they wanted to do. They knew what they should be doing in terms of feeding their families, but they were severely constrained by people's work-life balance issues, particularly in Japan, where men tend to work very long hours. Often, especially in Tokyo, people will get back. The women often complain that husbands return home after the children go to bed, and the women feed the kids first, and then they wait up for the husband, and then they often eat again, and they have to get up very early to make breakfast and lunch for the kids and the husbands. And so a lot of these women I sensed had a very good sense of what they should be doing. They just didn't have the time. Metabolic syndrome is not exactly a disease. It's really more of a cluster of conditions that increase your risk for diseases such as heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. But my real concern was not what the real causes of obesity and metabolic syndrome are, but what people think the causes are, and especially the differences between dietitians and the people they're trying to serve, the lay public. Key factor that is really missing from the literature is this idea of work-life balance moderating and time constraints. Work-life balance did not show a significant difference between dietitians and lay people, and I think that suggests that even though this is an extremely important category of causes for metabolic syndrome, the dietitians don't actually have more expertise, which they probably should if they had appropriate training to deal with these issues. So in Japan, it's extremely important. The hierarchy is very important, and for people at the bottom to change their behavior, it won't happen unless people at the top also change their behavior. So there is precedence for doing some kind of top-down initiated public health campaign to really change people's behavior.